Hi everyone, welcome to the Elendi Files, where we navigate the complexities of the global regulatory landscape of medical products. Our goal is to help make global medical product regulations accessible to everyone. So whether you're a manufacturer, intermediary, regulatory specialist, or a CEO of a medtech startup, you're in the right place. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn and our website, ElendiLabs.com. This is Teddy, the General Manager of ElendiLabs. At ElendiLabs, we're all about connecting clients, be it medical product manufacturers, medtech startups, biotech startups, with the right regulatory expertise to get products to people faster. Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by Peter from Ecomajor, a firm that helps to navigate the complexities of the Chinese market. We are going to spend some time learning more about the regulation landscape in China and NMPA, the National Medical Product Administration, the health authority of China. Peter, thanks for being here to kick things off. Could you give us a brief introduction of what Ecomajor specializes in?
Okay, thank you, Teddy. Then, in the following time, I will address the latest regulatory updates for 2026 and answer some concerning questions one by one, hoping to provide valuable references for your strategic planning in the Chinese market.
Great, but would you mind introducing your company to us, like what Ecomajor does and what services it provides?
Okay. We Ecomajor is focused on the medical device registration in China, and we can help to provide such as class 1, class 2, class 3 product registration for the imported products registration in China, and also we can provide the research in China, help client to prepare the registration documents, do the local testing, act as a legal agent, and so on. If you have any such requirements or service needed, you can contact us.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's good to know more about what Ecomajor does. So I'm given to understand that Ecomajor is like a well-established firm in China that provides maybe perhaps end-to-end services for market access to China, right? Good.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a bit of foundation laid in there. How about let's dive a bit deeper. I will start with some technical questions. Okay. I think maybe most of our audience might be interested in knowing the costs and timelines for registering a Class 1 medical device in China. Would you give us a brief explanation or introduction of how the registration of medical devices in China work?
Yes, no problem. Here, you can see that for the Class 1 device registration in China, for the NMPA official fees, it's free. NMPA charge free for this. And for Class 1, because it's the lowest risk product.
Lowest risk,
so,
okay.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Because it's the lowest risk product, the documentation requirements are less. So it's very quick for registration. About 1 month, we can prepare the documentation and submit it to the NMPA and get approval. The approval is on-site approval. We can get the certificate on the same day, and in 1 week we can see the filing information in NMPA official website. This is for Class 1 information.
Okay, but you just mentioned that it's a non-site approval. So I'm wondering if the registration process totally done online. Uh, does the NMPA have like an online portal where um, consultancies can upload their documents and submit the application via the
No,
portal?
sorry. No, it's not the online submit for class one. For class one, we need to submit the hard copy of the documents offline to the NMPA. And the documents need to be scanned and notarized. You need to mail it to China. We will help you to submit the documents on site to the NMPA office.
Okay, well, I think it might sound like trouble for some foreign manufacturers because they don't really they may not have like offices in China, so they must rely on local consultancies like Ecomajor to help them with the work, right?
Yes.
So how about other classes? Do you know
Yeah.
like the
For
cost?
class 2 and class 3, it's online to submit.
Online.
We have a software app called ERPS.
ERPS.
We submit the documents on this app, and also the stamp also use this app.
Is this app the official government app, or is this an app developed by Ecomajor?
It's the official software. All the companies use this software.
So it's the government app.
Yes.
Okay, great. And how long does it take to register a class 2 or class 3 medical device, and how much?
Different type product takes different time, because for class we some medical device need to do the clinical trials for the highest risk product, and some no need to do the clinical trial, but they need to do the clinical evaluation report, and some are exempted for all of them. So the time are different. I think according to our experience, the quick it's for the simple is the product. It need to about 1.5 year for registration for the whole process.
For
because
class
we
2? Class 2?
Please.
Class 3?
Yeah.
Okay. But what about class 2? Still 1.5 year?
Yes, I'm most of the that product they belong to the class 2, because class 2 is the middle risk, and the products are no need to submit the clinical evaluation report and also the clinical trial in China.
Okay. But how much for class 2?
For class 2, the official fee is 21,900 RMB.
RMB. 21.
Yeah.
Like 2,000 RMB, right?
No, not 2,000.
20,000 RMB.
200,000.
$200.
Sorry.
200,000.
Yes, 200,000 RMB.
Oh, it's a fee charged by the government or Ecomajor?
Government.
For class 2, so for a class 2 to be registered in China, it costs $200,000.
Yes.
Maybe I confirm in Chinese. 你是说如果就是 class 2 device 的话，那个 NMPA 它会收取
对
20万，
21,900的注册费。
那么贵？
对，是的，就是3类的话是31万，30万8800。
Charged by the NMPA.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, I just confirmed with Peter that it takes like about 200,000 RMB to register a class 2 medical device in China. Yeah, and you might proceed to talk to focus on class 3. How much and how long for class 3?
For class 3, it's 1.5 times of the class 3, about.
Let me. So the cost, you're talking about the cost. So the cost is like 300,000 RMB.
Yes.
And then how long? The time?
For class 3, some products are exempted for clinical CER, clinical evaluation report, and clinical trial. We can get approval from start to get approval within 1.5 years. But for the highest risk and which are newest to NMPA officer, for example, it need to do the clinical trial. I see, to my experience, it almost needs 3 years for registration. In China.
Okay, for the lowest risk within class 3 type of class medical device, it's like it usually takes 1.5 years, and then for the highest risk type within class 3, it takes as long as like 3 years, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
What about class 4?
No class 4. We China only have class 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Great. Yeah, it's quite. I think it's quite. How is that? Quite jaw-dropping, or it's really. It comes to me as a surprise that the NMPA actually charges a price that is not exactly affordable for most small or boutique companies, because 200,000 RMB is equal to roughly divided by 6, right? So it's like 30 something USD. Yeah.
Yes.
That's not a small amount. Okay, good. It's good to know more about the cost and the timelines for registering medical devices in China. And I also know that it's the NMPA's policy is like ever changing, and there has been quite a number of updates to the NMPA guidelines. So regarding regarding transferring imported registrations to domestic registrations, what is the success rate for manufacturers trying to bypass full clinical trials if they use the exact same manufacturing equipment in China?
For the in the process of transitioning from the imported to domestic manufacturing, there is no fixed success rate. It depends not only on the device itself, but also on factors such as equity structure, the quality of the original registration documents, and the latest regulatory interpretations. Therefore, a comprehensive analysis must be conducted on a case-by-case basis.
Okay, but have you ever done any such cases?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have done several cases like this and get successful approved by NMPA.
Wow, great. So I'm given to understand that Ecomajor is quite very well experienced in this regard.
Yes, because our team have over 10 years experience on this area.
8
We
years.
have many experience for different type of medical devices.
Good. So over 8 years, right?
Over 10 years.
10 years. Okay, 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough experience, I think. And also I think there is also an update to the legal agent responsibility framework. How has the legal risk increased for a foreign firm's China-based representative regarding the accuracy of technical data submitted during the renewal process?
Sorry.
So there is an update to the legal agent responsibility framework, and it is said that the legal risk might have increased for a foreign firm's China-based representative. So if a foreign manufacturer has a China-based representative working for them in China, so is the legal risk increased like incredibly, and
Yes. For in recent years, the NMPA have focused more and more on the post-market surveillance, so there are more and more risk be found by NMPA, and they will give more time to audit for the different manufacturers. So have a good and legally China legal agent is very helpful, and they can help the manufacturer to know the newest regulations and what the NMPA the government required.
Yeah, request. Okay.
Yeah.
But do you see there is an increasing risk for like providing inaccurate data, technical data, by the legal agents in China?
Yes. Some take an example. One of our clients, they want to change their legal agent from one to the other.
So they would switch the legal agent.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, switch the legal agent. But because the old legal agent is their China distributor, they don't want to help them to transfer. So it comes a question, because they never ask the China the old legal agent give them the NMPA certificate and the PTR. We call it product technical requirements document. So if they don't have these two documents, the manufacturer side cannot change their legal agent. So it will be a very high risk. And the other, like others, because most of the current China legal agent is that distributor. they only focus on to sell the products, but they don't focus on the regulations, and they because they don't know what the regulations are, and they didn't share what NMPA required to the manufacturer side. So it caused when the NMPA comes to audit the manufacturer, manufacturing cannot meet the current NMPA requirements, and then some of them they may not to sell the product, and their NMPA certification will be suspended to sell in China until they can meet the NMPA requirements. Then they can sell their products.
So you're saying that maybe most legal agents in China appointed by foreign firms or foreign manufacturers are also at the same time they're distributors, right? They're both the representatives in China, and then at the same time they're distributors. So if they, for example, if the foreign firm tries to switch or to try to change their local agent from company A to company B.
Yes.
And then company A actually has to provide some technical documents like the PTR.
PTR, yeah.
Yeah, but they might not be. It is they might not be willing to. Company A might not be willing to accept this change, right? So they might hold back the documents.
Yes.
So
because the documents are mandatory for change the legal agent for NMPA side.
Yeah. So I'm wondering. Ecomajor focuses only on being the legal agents. So Ecomajor is not involved in any kind of distribution practice, right?
Yes.
So this is the value or the position of Ecomajor, because it can act as an independent legal agent for most foreign firms. So
yes,
it's separate from other distributors. So there is no any. So this will prevent any situation like holding the foreign manufacturer hostage, right? So it's like as long as I have as long as I'm the appointed legal agent in China, I'm the license holder. Yeah, and if the foreign manufacturer wants to change to appoint another legal agent to replace me, I can actually say no because I have all the legal documents with me. So it's a risk, but Ecomajor positions itself well, and apart from other distributors or other consultancies, because it's not involved in any distribution practice. Yeah, it's good to know. Yeah, and then right, and I also learned that the clinical evaluation report, as you just mentioned, is quite important in China, and in this year, I think can we still use data from a comparable device if the NMPA identifies minor differences in the technical specifications? If we were to register a medical device in China using the predicate or the comparable pathway? Do you understand the question?
Sorry.
Because because there is this predicate device or comparable device that we may rely on when we register a medical device in China. If there are similar medical devices that have been registered already in China, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the question is if the NMPA identifies minor differences in the technical specifications for the products that we want to register. For example, we want to register a device A in China, but we know that device B in China, which has already been registered in China, is quite similar to our device A. So, and what if the NMPA identifies there is some minor difference between the two devices? Can we still use the data from the comparable device? In this case, which is the device B. Can we still use the data from device B?
Yes. For the I know you want to see the clinical evaluation report pathway for the product to use a predicate device as evidence to registration in China.
Yeah.
For this if the how to say it, we need to depend on the intended use and the components of the product and to see the technical data compare with the predicted device. If from the manufacturer side they think it's a minor difference, yes, they can go to under the CR pathway. But whether it can be accepted or not by NMPA, it's not only by simple said we are minor difference with them or not. It's manufacturer side, or we can say applicant should to provide the enough the evidence. For example, the articles, papers, and the testing report and some testings to prove that they are have minor difference and the difference have no safety and effectiveness impact for the product. Then with this enough evidence, an NMPA can approve this CER pathway.
Okay, you're saying that if it really we have to do this case by case, right? So
yes,
the NMPA thinks that the minor differences do not involve any major safety, or it does not involve any safety major concerns, then it would be good to go, right? So it really has to be judged by the NMPA, and maybe Ecomajor can also come into play because it has experiences in identifying whether the differences really have a major safety concern and other concerns that might pose a threat to the registration process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, and then we also have questions that might be of like the highest interest to most audience here. Can you tell us what the number one and number two reasons that NMPA currently reject overseas clinical data?
Currently, we don't have such data because when the applicant submit documents to NMPA, it's it's a secret. We can't see the such data, and also NMPA will not give us a report to all the to public for this, so we don't have such data. It's better to to see your detailed situation, then we can analyze how to deal with overseas clinical data. According to our experience till now, because guidelines for the overseas clinical data have been established for several years, and many, as I know, more than 10 products. For example, our company Dan or my partner's company Dan have get approval by NMPA. So we can see it's not a very, very low approval we can see.
Okay, so it's like also a case by case judgment.
Yes.
Okay.
It depends to whether the clinical trial you did in overseas meet the NMPA requirements or not. We have such guidelines for this. We can compare with the guideline to see whether it's accepted or not.
Analysis on.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And one last question. It's not only about overseas clinical data. What are the most common reasons for rejection, application rejection, especially on the part of foreign manufacturers?
From my experience, I'm not sure whether it's for all of the products or not. One is the global clinical data cannot follow the GCP requirements. The other is that please.
You just mentioned the term GCP, which means I think a good clinical practice, right?
Yes.
So there is a China-specific set of GCP, right?
I'm not agree with China-specific GCP. Most of the requirements are similar, like the overseas GCP requirements. If your products can meet the GCP requirements, I think you have a high percentage to be accepted in China.
But you just mentioned that this might be one of the most common reasons for failures on the part of foreign manufacturers. If I think most foreign manufacturers might have their standards aligned with the GCP, but why do they still fail when they submit the application in China?
I think maybe the one reason is that the patient in the clinical data, they are not cannot cover the China people.
Okay. So there is a requirement which stipulates that Chinese population should be involved in the clinical data. Okay. So I think it poses a threat or creates like a threshold for foreign manufacturers trying to enter the Chinese market, because I think setting up clinical trials in China isn't exactly easy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think we are good for today, because I think we have gone through some basic regulatory landscape of the NMPA in China. And thank you, Peter, for your incredible insights and even sharing your experience with us today. And for everyone listening or reading the transcripts, we'll be featuring Ecomajor as a specialist firm on our platform. Thanks again for joining us. I will see you on the platform. If you haven't checked out our website, please head to ElendiLabs.com and be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn.